Alright, folks, you already know what it is. It is none other than Saturday, April 10th of 2021 AD. It is approximately 50 degrees Fahrenheit out there here in Madison, Wisconsin. It's getting up to 52 around noon, and we have a 100% chance of precipitation at various points throughout the day, never reaching below about 80% chance of precipitation. So you could say that it is going to rain all day and be rainy. It's fun to go out for a run, a jog in the rain. I might do that. We're going to draw our card now. Temperance. Temperance. We have an angel who is both masculine and feminine. Pouring water in between two cups. 1 foot in water, representing the spiritual and intuitive. 1 foot on the earth, representing the concrete and real. There's a glowing crown at the end of this path that leads away is like the path of life, and this glowing crown is, I forget what that is. That's like I don't know. It's like a goal or something. Whatever. It's your freaking goal. Obviously, the square and the triangle represents humanity in the spiritual world inside humanity. And that's a crown glowing, not the sun. I thought it was the sun. Temperance is about balance, patience, moderation. Like Libra. Libra is pouring water in between two. This is basically Libra temperance. So you have to, you're at a point where you have to, be moderate and temperate in what you do. Don't go to any extremes. You want to take a middle approach to what you're doing. Don't be dogmatic and hardcore. There's a time for being dogmatic and hardcore, but this isn't it. And it's about synthesizing, synergizing, alchemizing by combining different possibilities. Because that's what they're doing here, this angel. They're like mixing stuff up, taking the best. And it's calm. You need to be calm in all of it. The angel is calm as fuck. So, temperance. You know what temperance means. Right now, you need to calmly as fuck, or dogmatically as fuck, grab a cup or a mug, a tankard, a chalice, a glass, a stein, a canteen flask, a bottle, a vessel of any kind. Fill it with your favorite liquid. I like coffee. And join me now for the unparalleled pleasure, your dopamine hit of the day, the thing that makes everything better, the simultaneous sip. Go. All the troubles just melt away. Alrighty, folks. I wish I could make you see everything I've seen and know everything I've known. I wish I could know everything that you know that you need me to know. But really, the greatest advice I could give anyone is simply to meditate for 20 minutes a day. I think you can probably infer literally everything once you've done that for a while. Because meditation conditions the mind to tune into the moment. I'm talking about mindfulness meditation, where you maybe just sit and close your eyes and perceive through each of your senses. Just hear what you hear and see what you see and smell what you smell and taste what you taste and feel what you feel. In doing this, you create pathways. You actually cover the synapses in your brain responsible for this attentiveness in the moment. They become covered in a protein which causes them to pass electrons faster between and among each other. So you're creating a kind of super highway in your brain for being able to tune into the moment. This is how your brain, changes to get better at stuff that you do a lot. That's why, if you are addicted to something, you've created a neurological superhighway for doing that thing. That's why habits are powerful, because then you cease to need to think about the thing, like going for a jog or something, and it just happens because you've created these pathways. You've turn these pathways into superhighways. So meditating conditions you to create a superhighway for tuning into what is actually happening. And it's remarkable how much stuff we think is happening that's not actually happening. Yeah. There's stuff that's actually happening, and then there are delusions from our own mind about what is happening. And reality itself is subjective, because there's things that people can't even agree on. Like if you've ever seen or heard one of those clips of audio where it's saying one thing if you listen for one thing, and it's saying another thing if you listen for another thing. That's because each phrase is at like a different frequency, and if you're listening to that phrase, you're tuning out the other frequency. But it's an example of how reality is in fact subjective on the most basic level. I'm not talking some hippie spiritual bullshit here. Okay. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. And get out there or stay in there. It's going to be a good one, as good as you make it, because remember, you are as happy as you think you are.